You say banking job is very stressful. Some of the people have actually written to me, sir, you don't know, even bankers are committing suicide. I get lot of backslash when I said this is one of the best job for building a career, but people, those who don't want to work, those who want to just criticize will keep on criticizing, and this video is not for them. I am making this video for those who are looking for building a career, they are existing banking professional, and for those who are aspiring bank aspirant. I am primarily talking about job of a bank PO. Naysayers, avoid this video. It will only hurt you. My name is Chandraprakash Joshi. I welcome you to iExamB for 50% faster preparation. Those who criticize banking job, they tell about work pressure, sitting late, business targets. Have any idea how many IT professionals have been fired in last 2 years? Have any idea how many people working in top corporates have been global MNCs have been laid off? They have no idea. And I am quoting WHO number, you can Google it. It says somewhere between 80,000 to 1.8 lakh doctors, health workers died doing their duty during the COVID. I was talking to one of my friend who is a senior police officer, IPS. He joined and is a DIG. I was complaining about the problem in the police. Then he said, do you know the problems of a policeman? We cannot provide him a water bottle. He is standing doing his duty under the sun in the month of May and June. We cannot give him an umbrella whenever it is raining or it is hot sun. We cannot provide him basic amenities like a toilet. One of my cousin, he's a doctor. He's a doctor in Indian Army doing his duty right now at Siachen. I hear his stories and the stories of the soldiers who are doing their duty. But do you know the difference? There are many jobs which are much more stressful than bank. Shall I ask GPT? Please list out 10 of the most stressful job in government sector. See the stressful job: IPS, IAS, IFS, IRS, Army, judges. Then at 7th number it is saying bank managers. Doctors are also there. Then I asked another AI, DeepSeek, 10 most stressful job in India, starting with IAS, IPS. Then it says doctor, third position. Teachers in government job, many of my cousins are teachers and they say teachers are doing everything other than teaching. Whether it is election duty, whether it is polio campaign, whether it is census, panchayat election, anything. Teachers are there doing all kind of job. Defense I just mentioned, judges, judicial services, and number of cases pending, tax officials, and then coming the bank employee. I also asked Grok, third AI, exact same question, 10 stressful job in public sector in India, and Grok says, as per its research, military, police, paramilitary, then bank managers. Do you know what is stress? Stress is a situation you do something or you are forced to do something that you don't want to do. If teaching is not your passion, you will find teaching very stressful. If you ask me to dance, I will get stressed. If somebody asks me that I am going to be evaluated, rewarded based on the singing I can do, I will feel stressed. How can you evaluate me based on singing? I am not a singer. The reason of stress is you are in a situation doing something you really don't want to do. If you don't want to do banking, why are you joining banking? Why are you going for that career? Don't you understand what is happening in banking? Do you have any idea that you are going to work for a commercial organization? Then you start blaming a bank. You start blaming on your employer, and I am telling you, I meet bankers very regularly. I really criticize them on their face that you are criticizing your employer who has given you an employment based on the salary you are getting. Your family is getting fed, your kids are going to school, and you are just saying all negative things about your employer. What do you think? Salary is your birthright. I asked them, yes, what do you think? You cleared an exam XYZ years back and today you feel that government has a liability to pay you for your life. In public sector banks, I am telling you, there are two kinds of employee. Because on the other side, if you see the beauty of all these public sector banks, most of these are working very well. They are earning profit and contributing in the public service by giving dividend to the government of India for its shareholding, and also doing by public service kind of the work they are doing in financial inclusion, kind of the work they are doing in SME financing, and by influencing the growth of the nation by doing financial activities. That is the value add. But do you know the problem, the reason of the stress? We don't respect respect our job. When it comes to police, we respect the job. When it comes to a doctor, we respect the job. Doctors working day and night in the hospital, we say it is very respectful. A military official working at Siachen minus 30-degree temperature, it is very respectful. But a banker working 8 o'clock in an air conditioning environment, I am working like a bonded labor. A shame on you. Using these kind of words for the job you are doing, you are not labor, you are a finance professional. Give respect to your job. Feel pride by doing financial inclusion. Feel pride by lending to MSMEs. Feel pride by contributing to nation building by earning profit. When your bank is earning profit, finally the extra money is going to Government of India and government is using it for welfare. By paying taxes to Government of India, we are contributing in the nation building. Why can't we feel pride in earning profit? If there is no profit, if there is no entrepreneurship, from where the government is going to earn? You have to understand this, but the problem is most of the people have shallow understanding and they start criticizing the job. Coming back to the two kinds of worker in bank. So one are those who are working day and night. They are actually contributing to the profit of the bank because, as I said, most of these banks are actually very well functioned organizations, but part of the employee here are not working. They know how to escape the work. All kind of mechanism are there. They will shirk the work because ultimately the maximum punishment is kind of transfer. We tell about the stress. Where people are getting laid off in private sector, they are not complaining that much about the stress. In a secured job, in a public sector, the kind of complaint you hear from the bankers, they will backslash. You will see the comment coming in this video also. I am prepared for that. They will backslash, they will criticize, and they will tell me I don't know the stress. After explaining this much, I am not expecting that those who are already in that mindset, they are going to change. But I am expecting those who are looking for entering into banking segment, they will have a clear perspective. Working hard, working extra, working for the targets of bank is actually your contribution into public service, into nation building. And when you are looking for a banking job, understand the starting salary you get. Understand the job profile you get. Understand the training banks give you. People complain about transfers. People complain about the risk in a banking job. Do you have a higher risk than the risk a doctor takes? Many doctors, they get beaten up by the family members of the person who has died. What is the fault of a doctor? He was just doing his duty. But grass is greener on the other side. Banker's job is most difficult job because doctor give respect to his profession. He has earned that profession by at least investing 6 years in his medical degree, while a job of a banker is comparatively easy to get. That's why we do not have that kind of respect. A chartered accountant respect his or her degree, and so is a police official, so is a military person. But unless you respect your job, who will? Now, before I conclude the video, I want to tell you the tips. The tips is join banking with a clear expectation that you are going to work in a public sector where there is a job security, but you are not going to work in an organization where you are just to be on your chair and giving command to people. Here, you are joining a business organization. Banking is a business. Banks are listed companies, so you have to fulfill the business targets. If that clarity is there from day one, I am telling you, you will enjoy your job, and business is beauty. If you like that targets, you will get lot of job satisfaction, you will get appreciation, you will get promotions. Because bank PO is the junior most officer. So of course there is a pressure. Few years, it may vary from bank to bank, 2 years to 5 years, you will get few promotions. Then your life is comparatively better. Once you become scale 4, scale 5, then it becomes much better because then you have large number of officers working under you. And nowadays, in some of the banks, I have seen people becoming scale 4 with 12 years of service. You are a chief manager already. Life is not easy. I have seen people from top colleges, IITs, IIM doing sales job, working 15-16 hours a day in the early years of their career, even in consulting job, top consulting firm. You have to work really very hard. You ask any investment banker, those who are getting crores of package, how much work is there, and all these I am telling you, you can understand. If you go little deep, you will understand. I have friends working in private sector, working in public sector. Grass is always greener on the other side. to be a successful bank professional, focus on your job. If you want to have better job in public sector, aspiring for regulatory bodies, for all India financial institutions like RBI, SEBI, IRDA, IFSCI, or financial institutions like NABARD, SIDBI, NHB, Exim Bank, ECGC, absolutely right. You can do all these preparation with your banking job. Every year, large number of bankers are cracking these exams, and we at iExam provide that kind of guidance. You have a number of video explaining to you how your existing job experience helps in clearing in these kind of exams. Definitely aspire for that. Once that phase is over, I am telling you, enjoy your job. If you do well, understand the career of a bank PO. If you do well, many of you will become general managers. Few of you will even become CMDs of bank. Becoming a CEO, becoming MD of a bank, a large organization where the business is in lakhs of crore, where 20, 30, 40,000 employees are working, you have an opportunity even to become deputy governor in RBI. Of course, one from lakhs will become, but that is an opportunity. And you have an opportunity to work in a professional organization where you continue to build your skill. Don't just look at the negative part because few people are committing suicide, because few people are leaving job. That happens everywhere. That happens in every aspect of life. I'm not asking you to be extra optimistic, but the point is understanding what is your potential. If I deserve better, work hard for getting a better job. But if you feel no, it is not working out, enjoy your job, perform your best. You can make a career in banking also. Some of you will remember this maybe after 20, 30 years. For me, those few minds are much more important. My aim is to unfold your potential, to bring the best out of you. I haven't still mentioned about why I know a lot about banking job. I'm skipping that deliberately because there are a lot of personal aspect to it. If you trust me, you trust me. I wish you all the best.